Hi there, it's Tish with Starlove Healing. I am here to do the general collective reading for the North Node of Scorpio. And if you're new, welcome. And if you're joining, thank you again. I am going to apologize for this month's readings. Thank you to whoever wrote in the comments that the sound was not there. I tried so many times. In the actual video I recorded, sound was perfect. As soon as I would load it to YouTube, every time the sound was taken away. So that frustrated me greatly, and so I apologize. Thank you for being patient, and I know there had to be a reason for it. All readings come out when they're meant to come out, and I just did the Cancer one, and that reading was so big and different than the initial reading that I think that it was way more important this go around. So I really feel like with all of you water north nodes, it's going to be the same. So thank you for being patient. I do want to say my prayer, ring my bell to cleanse the energy, and then dive right on in. So may divine love open the inner eye and bring perfect insight that I may faithfully read the energy and serve truth. May all beings recognize whatever they need to take the next step on their divine life journey at the perfect time and in the perfect way, according to divine compassion and in service to the great divine plan of love unfolding, so be it. All right, I do want to say one more thing, that this is a general reading, so for a very collective group. So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't for another person. If nothing is resonating, then maybe it's something that's coming, and when it does come, you will have some foresight, to what it was meant to be, or something like that, right? So, and these readings are always timeless. I think all energy is timeless. It's reciprocal too. So yes, this could happen, again 3 years from now, and you might stumble on this video in 3 years and it's valid and real and appropriate to your situation. So and also like the video, comment. I appreciate whoever wrote in the comments on the other video. Thank you. That's why these comments are helpful. So anyways, I'm going to use the Archangel Michael Oracle, and then I'm burning up hot all of a sudden, like out of nowhere. And then for the tarot, I'm going to use the Tarot of Mystical Moments. I was called to pull this one because it was very Taurian energy, and when I started these readings, it was Taurus season. But as of today, we are now entering Sun Gemini energy. But anyway, all right, Archangel Michael, what does North Node Scorpio most need to know right now for their journey, for their path, for knowledge, how to rectify something I just heard? I'm telling you, I'm burning up. Oh my God. I had a blanket on because I was chilly, and right when this reading started. Okay. Is something got you hot and bothered, Scorpio North Node? Whether that's anger or if that's passion. They're kind of both in the same, right? All I know is nothing's happening here, so come on. Maybe that's it. You're like, come on. Let's go. I don't know if that's something to do. Archangel Michael, what does North Node Scorpio need to know? Please help us understand. Please give us guidance. Thank you. Oh, I think that's beautiful. The card is energy healing work, which is why I love it is because I mean, the only way bodies get super duper combustive and hot is energy. And it's almost like what I get from this is that you're having some, chakra out of balance right now. And maybe your kundalini energy is just like, going to town. When you have a kundalini rising, and that happens over time, you will go through massive heat feeling. Like I always felt like when it first started, it was like very low of my back, kind of like where I think coccyx is. To me, that was where my kundalini started. And throughout the last 4 years, it just keeps going up and up. My kundalini doesn't hurt anymore at my coccyx or whatever the heck that is. It just keeps moving up to the next part of my chakra system, and then works on that chakra, and then moves up to the next one, and then, So there's definitely something with that. You're going through some sort of chakra healing right now. Oh, what a great time you're in. I mean, that's when you can actually physically feel your body upgrading. If something is hurting right now in your body, just make note of where it's at. Look it up on a chakra, Google, and it'll help tell you what chakra is being activated and upgraded right now. And you'll probably see that whatever's happening in your 3D life or spiritual life is present in that chakra energy. All right, it says energy healing work. I don't know if I showed it to you. All right, it says, my prayer. Thank you for sending healing energy to me and through me, for my own blessings and for all those around me. Thank you for connecting me to loving and high integrity healers and teachers of energy healing modalities. Love it. What tarot story can we know right now for North Node Scorpio? Do y'all want to tell us about a situation? Do you want us to tell us about just the, what to expect spiritually? North Node Scorpio, thank you. We got the sun, the heat, the hot, the energy. The sun gives us the most amount of energy here on Earth. This is beautiful. Like the video. This is a powerful, powerful channeling. The sun. I get with all these clouds at the bottom here, right? I mean, even when the clouds get in front of the sun, we may feel like the heat from the sun is less than, right? But the rays, the UV ultraviolet rays are still coming through, even probably more powerfully. So understand whatever the situation is like there's something about that with the clouds and things still getting through. So maybe there's something cloudy, not understanding, but promise right now that you will still be getting the guidance and the clarity, because that's sun energy, that you need to know in this situation. But I mean, also I think it's just a clarification that if you don't feel like you're getting much, what was the word I heard? I don't know how to describe this. It's almost like if you think that you're not getting something right now, understand that it's still coming to you. That power is still coming to you. Is it draining you? No, they said it's still, just understand, even if you don't see it, it's happening. Okay, what else can we know? But the Sun is such a beautiful, powerfully positive, it's the happiest card in the entire tarot deck. And it's a major arcana. So it means it's a life cycle energy. It's you're moving through a big moment right now. And I thought it was interesting because I actually just said, remember I told you if you can't see it, it's still happening? Well, look, right when I look down there, I'm looking, and that woman, let me see, geez, that woman has a bird in front of her eye. Come on. It has a bird. Oh, I had it for a second. Jeez, this is so hard. There it is. She has a bird over her eye. So she's only got one eye to see. And yet she can still see, right? It's just a confirmation. Okay. 8 of Cups. Definitely that. I get this Alice in Wonderland energy with this. Or the Wizard of Oz energy with that. It's like everything that you're seeing, there's something here about when you come upon something, you're present in the moment and you see its value, and you just can tap into the energy where you are right now, but that you're not supposed to stay there. You have this thing in you that says, yes, I've enjoyed this moment and this place and this person and this, but it's time to move on. There's something more. And I thought this card is so different than most tarot decks because, look, it's this little ladybug, which are a sign of luck. But she doesn't have her mate in this card, so she's by herself. But look at everything near her. She's got 2 butterflies, 2 dragonflies, come on, 2 birds over in the corner, and then 2 swans at the bottom. And she's still being guided by the moon up here. I think that's really it. It's like she can see in all these little places that, you know, they're beautiful, but she doesn't fit in there. She must keep going because she sees what the swans have together. And she's like, oh, I'll take something like this. I'm saying this in a story, but more like this is happening in your life where it's like, oh, I see how the swans, how they float in the water. I don't know. And you take that little tidbit of knowledge for yourself because you're like, oh, you can float and be free and also flowing, but that doesn't fit my ladybug life. And then you move on, and then you meet the little birds, and you go, oh my gosh, how cool that those 2 birds can be up in the sky and make a little nest and be comfy, cozy in the nest. And you take that little tidbit of information, and then but that's not me. That doesn't fit my ladybug life. And then you keep going to the butterflies and do the same thing. And then the same thing with the dragonflies. It's like this is a time where you are understanding others and their situation and appreciating it and taking whatever it is that you need for you and your continued journey, because you may need it later, is the point. And then you're moving on to finding your special thing. I think it's a really big deal here right now because I keep coming back to this card. It just I just keep coming back to it. It's like divine won't let me stop thinking about it. Where it's a very important thing for each of us to know when a person, place, or thing, job, anything has expired. You, right? Or maybe it's the other way around. You have expired it. I don't know you know what I'm saying. That's a really hard thing to come to realize and then implement. Like a job. We can stay at a job far past our expiration date. And then we get ho-humming about it, like, oh God, I have to go back there, you know? If we heard the inner calling and then had the power and belief in ourselves to be able to go look for something else, we probably would have never had that energy in our life. Because we would have been like, thanks for our time, see ya, you know? And which is really wild and crazy because, I mean, I don't know what the job situation is everywhere in my country, let alone the world, but I do know that I've worked several places in my past that they gave me plenty of reasons to be able to walk away. Like they wasn't like they wanted to keep me. I mean, not me specifically, but just any employee, you know, like they just kind of, they didn't really do anything special to create morale or a good work environment or keep the management from being the way they were, which therefore trickles down to the employee. They didn't help the PTO schedule. It was like, no, actually we're going to take PTO away from everybody, make you work overtime. It's like there's so many things that companies, and granted, I've never been a business owner. I don't understand. I mean, I do understand that those situations are sometimes not ideal for companies and they're just trying to do the best they can. But there's also some companies that are just not, you know, they're doing it for the best of the people up at the top. That's it. Because one of those people up at top could get out and free up a whole lot of money and time for 20 people below, you know? Anyway, my point is, it's really hard to figure out when your time is gone, like done. But if you can, and then also have faith that your next step on the Wizard of Oz journey or Alice in Wonderland journey is going to be a sure-footed one, then you're ready to go. So anyways, Page of Cups. Again, to me, this is more of that energy. Just from the card and the picture, I think it's still more of that appreciate the moment, the present moment. Sit and have a cup of tea and just enjoy the moment, you know? Oh, something hurt my card. Gosh, I can't stand that. These are like my babies. Something pushed up the thing. It's almost like ripped. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, maybe there's something to that too with the Page of Cups, like that apology energy. Oh, okay. What more? I'm sorry, this is longer than I wanted it to be. Apologize. 8 of Cups. We got 19 again. More about, it says, past, present, future. Perfect timing. Culmination. Incremental. Longevity. Unstoppable. It's the time. But to me, when I first fell out, I still got that energy of like the present moment. Don't watch the clock, is what I'm hearing. Use the time to your benefit, not just let it pass by because you gotta you know, I don't know, something about that. We got the letter, which is writing, communication, mail, notes, and the heart, making contact. See, I love that the heart came out over the Page of Cups. This is to me a very personal reading. This is not external people outside of you, I believe. This is an inner journey reading. And we got the letter with the heart. Just really feel like communicate from the heart right now to yourself. But also there could be something that is in a written form that comes to you, text, email, letter, that, and it may not even be written, but it could be spoken, but it's like a delivery. Maybe how someone delivers something. It's heartfelt, and it really makes the world a difference. It lights you up. Remember when I was saying I got all hot? That looks very like inner light, heat, you know? I will say the sun, just to clarify, because I think this is done. The sun energy is going to be your solar plexus. So that could very well be the chakra that we were first talking about. Your I am energy. That what you have in your core that you present out. That strength, confidence is your solar chakra. So I think you're having a lot of healing work here to really refuel yourself of some sort. Maybe how you speak to people and stuff like that. Anyways, thank you so much for watching North Node Scorpio. I hope this has given some sort of clarity, understanding, guidance. So I appreciate it. Please like the video, comment, and subscribe if you would like to know when more videos come out, and become part of our tribe. So thank you again. Bye.